Hey everyone, um, it's Randy here. Ignore the mess here and just focus on Wade and now Blake. There, I got a interesting question from a reader um, known as Woof Woof Woman on Instagram. She had read the script book and came to me with a question, so I thought I'd share the answer with all of you. She asked, or she pointed out that Wade seems pretty calm throughout the story, and if there was a blowout between the two, and then the second half of the question was, didn't Now know that the project was being tampered with because she was the project lead? And that since it was her project, she should know. So let's explore that. Wade and Now are close friends. They have a pretty tight relationship. They're pretty comfortable with each other. So during the story, they do have outbursts, but Wade always tries to find a way to bring it back to normal because Wade's nature just craves the simple things, just the simple things in life. He's not going to rock the boat too much. But in the story, as in this scene, Wade and Now do have a pretty big blowout. And then in the unreleased material, there's an even bigger blowout that occurs between the two. And it comes at a pretty critical time when Scout's going through some stuff and things are happening to Scout, and Scout's outlook doesn't seem so good. So these two do have a pretty big blowout in the unreleased material. So but there is a piece of that, there's a hint of that in the unreleased book, Book 5, Decay The Raw Script. Amazon Prime Day, today and tomorrow, 12th and 13th. So if you have Kindle Unlimited, you can download the books for free. So yes, Wade does seem pretty calm here and there throughout the book, a lot of the book, but he and Now do have a very major breakdown in conflict beyond book 3 into the unreleased material. Then the second half of the question, didn't Now know what was happening? So if you remember back in the flashback sequences when Dr. Nelson is being presented as the new head of the research at Vanguard Hospital, and then they introduce his team, Now and the interns, and that also includes the twins, Casey and Erin. They're very hesitant to, they don't feel easy with this project. So they're not as enthusiastic about it as Dr. Nelson was. Now, Dr. Nelson, was modifying the code to be greedy and to try to get a score with what he thinks is the Russian National Olympic Committee, jokes on him. But at the same time, Now is tinkering and toying with the project as to what she feels is best for the community, society, or even her family. It's revealed here that she was giving the supplements and the test mitochondrial templates to her own family for 3 years, and she points out, when was the last time you got sick? When did you go to the hospital for anything? And so she was doing her own modifications to benefit her family, because Now's nature is to be protective of her family. She's a big mom cat or a big mom bear, or So they're both modifying the code on their own. And every time Dr. Nelson does an upload for the Russian government, it always cuts off her team, or it affects her team's projects, because everything's on the network, everything's linked together. And that's why Now kind of freaks out, and because her work is being compromised more ways than one. So no, she is not aware that what Dr. Nelson is doing until the crap hits the fan. And in part, that's because she's modifying the project herself. It's a lot like when an actor gets a script and they change scenes to fit what seems best, or they change lines. Maybe the lines in the script don't seem to fit with how comfortable the actor is. So that's what Now's doing with the project too. She's just trying to make it better for the betterment of society, whereas Dr. Nelson was unknowingly creating a weapon of mass destruction. And so that's hopefully that answered the question. There was another question about Scout's gang, not the old gang from the cafe that kind of rejected her when she ran into them again, but the new gang. There was some bonus art of her with some friends. That bonus art is actually from the future. So Scout has a gang. One has green hair, and the reader had asked if maybe the gang everyone could have blue hair, and I guess sure, why not? I can see that happening at some point. So hopefully that can all be shared at some point in the form that I wish it could be in. If you have any questions related to the books, the script book, the artwork, anything, don't be afraid to direct message me or find me on social media, a tweet or something on Instagram. Just ask away. And it is, again, the 12th and 13th Amazon Prime event. So please share or buy the books, enjoy the story. And there you go. I look forward to your questions. I hope you're all doing good. Hope you're all doing all right. Watch out for that monkeypox. Who knows what's next, huh? And I'll catch you all later. Peace.